Hey Lancers, welcome back to Season 3, Episode 2 of Sunny Side Up, our weekly news broadcast showcasing Lancer life at Sunny Hills High School. I'm Ethan Lee.
I'm Layla Wong.
And I'm Gwen Hennessy.
What an amazing first week we had. The halls and classrooms have come back alive now that students and staff are back on the campus. As students settle back into school, everyone had a big part in the smooth beginning to the school year. A huge shout out to ASB and Link Crew for keeping the spirit high with their awesome dress-up days and activities.
As we finish out our second week, here are a few important reminders. Don't forget to buy a gold card. Remember, your gold card isn't just a great way to save money on school activities, it also grants you access to special events. There's still time to grab yours, along with Chromebook insurance and lockers on the Sunny Hills web store.
Our staff and families have been working hard too. On Wednesday, PTSA held its first General Association meeting. Thanks to all our parents and teachers for striving to make Sunny Hills a better campus.
Also, the PTSA National Reflections Art Contest is underway. Head to the Sunny Hills PTSA website to learn more about each art category and the instructions on how to submit your entries. Submissions are due on October 9th.
Mark your calendars for back to school night on Tuesday, August 27th, starting at 6 p.m. It's a great opportunity for parents to meet your teachers and see what you'll be learning this year.
While you're telling your parents about back to school night, don't forget to mention our student drop-off and pickup policy. Remember to please be patient and keep an eye out for students and allow cars to exit parking spots. Check out traffic flow maps to make drop-off and pickup smoother for everyone. Stay safe.
The IB induction ceremony was held on Thursday too. Our junior Lancers were honored for joining the International Baccalaureate program. The IB program is a great way to test your academics with harder classes and more in-depth information.
Let's hear what Paige has to say about the ceremony in this week's edition of SHHS In-Depth Reports.
I'm Paige, your Sunny Hills in-depth reporter, and today we're diving deeper into one of the most challenging and rewarding academic paths at Sunny Hills High School, the International Baccalaureate program. From the Theory of Knowledge course that challenges students to question the nature of knowledge itself, to the extended essay that requires deep research and reflection, the IB program is designed to develop individuals to think critically, engage globally, and excel academically. But what does it really mean to be an IB student? I'll be here to uncover the long study hours, the balance between academics and extracurriculars, and the passion that drives our students to strive for the IB diploma.
Hi, my name is Savannah Pruitt. I am a senior, and this is my second year in IB.
Hi, Savannah. So to get started, I was just wondering how your experience went for the induction ceremony last year.
All right, so the induction ceremony last year, it was a beautiful ceremony where all the juniors and all the current seniors, they get together and we basically celebrate the achievement to be of the juniors. They get a little certificate that's given to them by the director, Mr. Rosencrantz, and their mentor for the year, as well as some candy. And it's basically just a little send-off into their first year as an IB student.
That sounds so interesting.
Yeah.
I was also wondering about, for the students who are in IB, everyone knows how much it has in context. And so what systems did you have to use to become a successful IB student?
I think organization is the most important thing in IB because they're going to be throwing so many things at you at the same time, and little assignments, big assignments, essays, etc. And they're going to be due within a day, a week, a month, or even a year. And you're really just going to have to get a planner and organize it all so that you can deal with it all day by day instead of procrastinating.
So I have to ask, Savannah, what drew you into the IB program in the first place?
I think, one, I was really excited about the higher level of education that was offered in high school, but the thing I was most excited about was the community that I heard of it. It just seemed like such a close group that we were bound to get close together. And yeah, I was right, it was great.
Is there anything else that you want to share for the students who are in IB or who are interested?
Yeah, for the juniors and anyone who's interested, the IB program is a really scary thing, but it has been the best decision of my life. And if you're scared about it, what I thought is that you can go into it and you always have the option to continue, or you can choose to not continue, but there's no harm in trying. It's not a do or die situation. It's a really great program, and there's no harm in trying to participate in it.
Thank you for joining us in our Sunny Hills in-depth interview.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thanks, Paige. I'm so proud of all of our IB inductees for being a part of such a great program. Speaking of great programs, what's new with Link Crew?
Hey freshmen, I'm Elizabeth here to keep you updated on this week's Link Crew news. Last week we had our own Guess the Amount challenge and a scavenger hunt to help you explore our campus, and I have the results. The winner for the Guess the Amount challenge was Justin Lee, while Elia Marie won the scavenger hunt. Congratulations to you guys, and make sure to see Miss Safe at room 62 to receive your special prizes. Speaking of freshman events, have you heard of our Freshman Fridays? Link Crew holds exciting events and games for you to connect with your peers and Link Crew leaders. It happens once a month, so make sure to look out for that just to have some fun. One last tip of the week, keep track of your Google Drive and create folders to stay up to date and organized. Now, I'll turn it back to Gwen, Ethan, and Layla.
Thanks, guys. We also had a lot of sports events this week, and our Lancer athletics are already off to a fantastic start.
Let's hear some updates from our sports anchors.
Hey Lancers, it's Jaden Shim. On Wednesday, our men's water polo team faced Sonora High School. Our Lancers beat out the Raiders 17-15. Evan Sarek scored 5 goals. Dante Jellis and Rowan Durrell also each scored 4 goals. Great job, Lancers! Next week, men's water polo is set to face Segerstrom High School at the Sunny Hills Pool on Thursday, August 29th for their first match of the season. We'll see you there!
What's up, Lancers? It's Reagan. Last week, girls flag football made their debut, securing a win 19-12 over Woodrow Wilson High School. Points were scored by seniors Crystal Barajas, Sloan O'Connor, and Amanda Pascual, as well as junior Sarah Sandoval. This week, we play Norwalk on Wednesday, August 28. This is our first home game for our Lady Lancers, so make sure you come out and show your support. This week, girls volleyball plays on Tuesday, August 27th at Rosary Academy, and Friday, August 30th, right here on the Hill. Be sure to pack the stands and keep the momentum going for our women's sports.
Hey Lancers, it's CJ. Our Frosh and JV football played Thursday against Troy. Thank you so much for everyone who showed up to support our fellow Lancers. Tonight at 7 p.m. is our big season opener at Bowen Park Stadium against Troy High School. Remember, the theme is construction. Vests, hats, and tickets will be sold at the door, so don't forget your gold card. We can't wait to see you there. Go Lancers!
Hey Lancers, welcome back to this week's Sports for Sunny Side Up. I'm Lauren and I'm here with Dylan from the girls volleyball team.
Hi.
So Dylan, how long have you been playing volleyball?
Well, I started when I was 9 years old, and I've just been going ever since with club and playing in middle school and up until now.
What's your #1 goal for this year?
Well, definitely to win league and to win CIF and go all the way to state. Like, I think that this is like a young team, even though there's only 2 seniors on the team. And yeah, I think we can really make it far, especially for my last year.
That leads me into my next question. How's this year's team different from last year's team?
Like going back, yeah, we're a really young team. So I think that coming with all this new talent, like, and girls being so willing to learn, I think that it can really like send us like over to like continue on and win.
How do you feel about this year's league changes?
I think it's way more competition. Like, I like that it's like more of a like challenge, and like we now have to adjust and like continue to like compete. And I think that like us going to like this new league will definitely create the team even after I leave and like make us go even further.
Great job, Lancers, and congratulations to our girls flag football team.
Especially seeing as it's the team's first year as an official sport.
Speaking of football, I'm looking forward to watching tonight's game against Troy High School.
I just know the team will be encouraged by all you guys coming out to support their first game of the season. Don't forget to come decked out in construction gear to show our school spirit.
For sure, and tomorrow is our first dance of the year. Coachella will take place here on campus from 7:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m.
Admission is free with an ASB Gold Card, so come on out and be a part of Lancer life. We'll see you there.
And don't forget, Lancers, we have late start next week, Wednesday, August 28th. But that's not all that's upcoming. Club Rush is almost here. Pretty soon, you'll get the chance to become a member of one of our amazing clubs here on the Hill.
Wow, that sounds awesome, but hey, it's starting to feel a bit hot lately.
I couldn't agree more. Let's check up with our weather anchor and see what the weather is like next week. Take it away, Israela.
Hey Lancers, it's your Fullerton weather girl, Ezrella, back again with this week's weather update for the week of August 26th through the 30th. I hope you all had an amazing first week and soaked up that Southern California sunshine. Speaking of sun, we've got plenty coming our way. Kicking things off on Monday, we've got a warm high of 91 degrees during the day, cooling down to 65 degrees at night. So be sure to seek shade during peak hours. Tuesday holds steady with another sunny day and the same highs of 91 and a lows of 65. Fortunately, by midweek, we see a slight drop on Wednesday, bringing a high of 89 and a low of 65. 65, offering a touch more comfort for any outdoor plans. Thursday continues with a high of 88 and a low of 65. And finally, wrapping up the week on Friday, expect similar conditions with a high of 88 and a low of 66. The sun will be strong, so don't forget your sunscreen and stay cool out there, Lancers. That's your weather update from your Fullerton Weather Girl.
Thanks, Israela. I'm definitely looking forward to the weather cooling down.
Me too. Still, sunny weather is perfect for outdoor activities.
I wonder what kind of activities our very own Lancers have been up to.
Let's find out.
Hey Lancers, it's your Lancer Life host, Rena. In today's segment, we'll be talking about the history of our school's mascot, Winston the Lancer. Before the mascot we all know and love today, there were two more before. In 1963, the school got to vote on who they want as their mascot. The initial vote was almost won for Olympians to be the mascot, to show a similarity to the Greek gods in their home on Mount Olympus. But as the vote came to an end, the Lancers won, but not the same one as we know today. The first Lancer was named Bullwinkle. He was more seen as a knight, and he had his first appearance in the Helios Yearbook of 1963. After this, Bullwinkle mysteriously disappeared without a trace, leaving the students at Sunny to search for a new mascot. They ended up choosing a gorilla named Zimbo. As obscure as it sounds, the lifespan of him being the mascot was cut short, and we were then introduced to the Lancer we all know and love. In 1986, a man of the name Winston Creel dressed up as a knight with a lance from the influence of his daughters and the inspiration of USC's mascot, the Traveler, and his Trojan horse. Ever since this day, Winston the Lancer has been the school's widely known and loved mascot. I hope you guys enjoyed learning a little bit more about our wonderful mascot. Tune in next week for Lancer Life's next segment.
I think I need to take a moment to take it all in.
That's a great idea. In fact, taking a break is something we all need from time to time. Let's hear what Micaiah has to say about our Lancer wellness.
Hi Lancers, it's Micaiah Grandma, and we're going to be talking about tips to keep up with your classes. As someone who is currently taking 3 AP classes, I know that it's important to stay balanced. One of the best ways to stay balanced is to make sure your mind is ready for the school day by eating a healthy breakfast before school, as well as lunch in the afternoon to make sure you won't be distracted or hungry while working. If you don't have access to healthy meals, then you're in luck. Sunny Hills has free or reduced meal options which are available at our school cafeteria and roundhouse. So Lancers, let's make sure we're eating right so we can make this school year a success.
Thanks, Micaiah. We appreciate the mindful message. Eating well is a great first step to taking better care of yourself.
That's true. I know I definitely could try to eat better.
Me too.
Well, that's all for this episode of Sunny Side Up. I'm Ethan Lee.
I'm Layla Wong.
And I'm Gwen Hennessy. Thank you for tuning in.
And we'll see you on the sunny side.